So if you spend any amount of time in Iowa, you've seen the colors gold and green together. I'm not talking about the Packers, that's Wisconsin. I'm talking about John Deere tractors. So just about everywhere you go in Iowa, you will see John Deere tractors. They are made about 20 miles in front of me down this road in Waterloo, Iowa. There's multiple John Deere factories. John Deere is part of the lifeblood of Iowa, both when it comes to industrial jobs and when it comes to getting our fields farmed. Ukraine is exactly the same way. Ukraine has John Deere factories in it and thousands of acres plowed by John Deere tractors. As you're traveling through Iowa and rural Minnesota, something else you'll see is a lot of grain storage. There's silos everywhere. You know, we gotta put the harvest somewhere. Same thing's true in Ukraine.
This is a grain storage, and look what they have done. Just devastated.
Well, today I'm on a little bit flatter of a ride and still going through farm country here in Buchanan County, Iowa right now, a little southwest of where I was in my last video. And last time I kind of talked about how the landscape in Ukraine is kind of similar to the landscape in Iowa, but it's not just the landscape. Ukraine is a heavily agricultural country. The country is, dotted with small towns, farming communities. They grow wheat, corn, sunflowers, beets, all kinds of things. And it's a staple for their economy. It also feeds the world. There are dozens of countries that are affected by this war when it comes to their food supply. And this war is really heavily impacting farmers. So I want to talk a little bit about that today, about the way it's impacting farmers. I want to show you a conversation that I had when I was in Kherson Oblast in southern Ukraine. И это был новый, да? Ну, для вас новый, но я понимаю, это не совсем новый был.
Нечего сказать такого. Здесь то, что сотворили эти люди, это вообще ни к чему не приведет. Слов нету такого. Уничтожить такая техника дорогая. И у меня слов не хватает.
Ну как это будет влиять на ваше будущее?
А что будущее? Ну какое же может быть будущее? Надо сеять, надо убирать. Чем?
So why am I spending all this time talking about how similar it is between Iowa and Ukraine? Ultimately it's because I want to help people understand that this is not just some far-off place, that this is happening to a bunch of strange foreigners. No, this is people like you, people like your family, people like your grandma, people like your children, living in a place like where you live. They're working their land, they're going to the factory, they're just trying to work with their hands, live a quiet life, mind their own business. And that's what they want. They want to see their kids grow up. They want to go out to their cabin in the summer. They want to just have a peaceful, quiet existence. And that's been taken away from them. For over 18 months, their life has been punctuated every few hours by bombings and shootings and people breaking into their houses and raping and stealing and things like that. And I'm just trying to help people understand this is normal people, just like you and me. And when normal people, good people, sit and ignore this happening to other normal people, that's when things become evil. You know, we have a responsibility to do what's right. We have a responsibility to help people when they're suffering. You know, we can sit here and we can hope that the people that are running this planet will get everything figured out, but the reality is, if you're from Iowa, you know that it's your neighbors that help you the most. You know, this is what the people of Ukraine need. They need neighbors in this world that'll say, you know what, I might not be able to end this war, but I can help you out a little bit and make your life a little bit better. So I'm just asking people to join me in doing that and just being a neighbor to these people. So hopefully I'll see you soon as I'm out there biking to stop the bleeding in Ukraine. Do побачення.